Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jay, and you're very welcome to this lovely Hump Day Wednesday. Lovely special edition. Special? Yeah, it's special because it's Wednesday, and it's me on the 15th of May. You're very welcome to come for the titty, stay for the personality. Why do I talk to myself like I'm a freaking baby? It's like when you see a dog and you're like, do you know when you're talking to dogs? That's literally what I'm like when I see a young, cute photo of myself. I'm like, asses. Well done. I just sent you one to do, Jay. What's this? Oh my god. So this is what Pex Lover just sends me now, okay? So this is what you have to do as your next capture, guys. Is it a chihuahua or a muffin? Chihuahua or a muffin? Best of luck and don't fuck it up, guys. Or come for the titty and stay for the dramas and the pain of my life. I'd like to say that this is a series of unfortunate events over the last week. Just it's almost like a new day, a new thing. Hopefully this series of unfortunate news will definitely end sooner rather than later. So basically today I'm a little bit out of action and hopefully won't be out of action for too long. I ended up so I was in the gym. So I was in the gym today, and it was chest day, you know. It just happened to be on Monday. Now Monday is International Chest Day. Now my chest day just happened to fall on the Monday. It's not planned to be Monday, but it just happened to be.
You don't have to set the scene. It's like blooming Catherine Coxon.
I was doing my lovely bench. I just was finishing my second exercise of the day. So I done a lot of sets of my decline bench, and then I went on to my flat bench press after that. So, you know, I always stick with the benches. I was lying all over that bench. That bench couldn't contain me.
Down with this sort of thing. Careful now. Down with this sort of thing.
So I was on the bench, and I was doing my final set of that particular of that bench exercise. And while I was bringing back for the last set, while I was on the last rep of the last set, while I was pushing back the weight, I somehow, well, you know, it can happen, I kind of suddenly lost all my strength. Okay, like it felt like my strength was just like sapped. And normally I should be able to lift that weight. You know, normally I should be able to. But look, fatigue can happen and the body works in a mysterious way. So I couldn't bring it back to the top bar. I struggled to get to the top bar. So the only other bar that I could realistically put the weight on at that point was a lower bar, which is just above your head, like literally like right above your head. So the bar gets very close to your face. You know, it's kind of like a fail safe just in case. Now I never had to use that bar, that kind of hook, you know, where you can rest.
My God, I can't even understand people when they speak anymore. I'm so tired. What did she just say, Dorothy? Was that a poem?
So I was putting down the bar. Now I had 120 kilos on the bar at that stage as well. So I had 120 kg already on top of me, loaded onto my arms, loaded onto, you know, so my elbows were taking quite, you know, they had to keep stabilized. And plus, you know, I was battling to get the weight to where it has to be because I couldn't bring it back to the top of the movement. So I was aiming for that particular nook on the bench. The thing is that nook as I said, that nook. It is a fail safe, and as I said, it's right pretty much next to your face. But anyway, so I put the weight into the nook, no problem. However, while I was putting the bar back into that lowest notch available on the bench, my elbow clashed against the frame of the bench at the same time. So I'm not sure if you guys, the general layout of a bench is that you have the bench and then there's bars, just underneath the bench, and then there's, you have the two vertical bars at the side where you would rack your weight generally. So basically, now I can only kind of do it with one arm at the moment. So basically, as I was coming down, you can see how the elbow is sticking out. As you're coming down to rack that weight, my elbow clashed against the lowest bar. Okay, it clashed against the lowest bar with 120 kilos on top of it, while clashing against it. So it's not like, oh, I just touched it. If I just touched it, it'd be fine. It's like I'm coming down into it, and there's extra weight, of course, So it was like a ding against the bar, and then I racked the weight. Now I could rack the weight, no problem at that point. I got up, I felt there was something wrong, but I still I continued to take all the weights off the bar, but I knew there was something not quite right with this arm, so I did it with the other arm. So I cleaned off the bench, so the other guys can use it or whatever. There was a group of boys behind me, that wanted to use the bench, because of course there was. Now you might be able, can you kind of see, I can't really raise it enough, but you can kind of see where there's a bit of a bruising, a purple bruising here and here. Can you see that? And a bit of redness and stuff. So I'll go to the doctor tomorrow, and hopefully it's just something minor, something that hopefully will be something that I can recover from very quickly.
However, the day of... Shut up!
Wait, actually, I'm going to get this. Oh, now that went into a place. Ooh. The ice got a little bit of a tingle there. So yesterday, it was lovely and sunny here. It was gorgeous, beautiful weather. And I wanted to go to the mountains. So I made a plan. I was going to go on Saturday, but it turned out to be overcast. So I was like, no, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll just chill. I just wanted a chill weekend. I needed a chill weekend. Now, this was my first time. Now, remember, I only bought my car 3 weeks ago. Orange, ew, no, back away, ew. Disgusting car, disgusting. Okay, so it's my first time actually needing to change the tire, to kind of do the tire pressure. If you ever had to put air pressure in tire, you literally have the pump, and you literally just have to put the nozzle onto the valve. Very, very simple thing to do. So I just pretty much did it, not a fuss, put it on, but it wasn't and then when I took it off, the valve came off with it, because the valve was a bit faulty.
Faulty? What's wrong with him?
I thought that the tires that I had on were what's known as run flat tires. So what I did, I knew I couldn't continue on my trip south to the mountains, so I knew I would have had to turn back. So my only hope at that point was to get back to my house and sort the problem on Monday. I left the station and back onto the motorway, because that's the only way to get home, onto the motorway. So I was driving down the motorway. As I said, the tire went down a hell of a lot faster than I expected it to. Literally about 2 kilometers later from where I was, after the issue happened with the valve, the tire pressure completely gone.
What are you doing? Get off the road!
And I could feel the car starting to lose lose traction. I could, and yeah, it was look, it can happen to anybody. Like literally, as I was on the side of the road, 2 more pickup trucks with a car on the back of them, 2 separate ones, came past me. It can happen to anybody, as I said. Drag grad drama.